Welcome, Movie Mash fans. We've got a wild lineup of edge-of-your-seat suspense and mind-bending thrillers this year. The problem is the absolute flood of movies out there, and who's got time to find the gems? That's where I come in. I've done the heavy lifting and found the best and biggest thrillers of 2025. Let me tell you, we've got everything from pulse-pounding tension, 30,000 feet in the sky, and 100 feet underwater, to a mythical fountain that could grant people immortality, and so much more. Stay with me through the whole video, because I'm dropping info and fascinating details about each movie that you cannot miss. Now grab your favorite snack and let's dive in. Let's talk first about Companion, a sci-fi thriller that's turning heads and twisting minds.
The days of you controlling me are over.
From the producers of Barbarian and Megan 3, this film dives deep into the dark side of artificial intelligence and human relationships. The story centers around Iris and Josh, a seemingly perfect couple on a weekend getaway with friends. But beneath the surface, secrets simmer. Iris isn't just the ideal girlfriend, she's a sophisticated companion robot programmed to be Josh's perfect partner. But what happens when artificial intelligence begins questioning its own existence? When programming evolves into something eerily close to consciousness? Companion explores this chilling question. In my opinion, Companion is one of the greatest films of 2025. With a near-perfect Rotten Tomatoes score, a deep performance, and the masterful tension building from scene to scene that will have you questioning what's real and what's artificial. But do you think the movie has a chance to win major awards this year with names like Wicked and Conclave around? Next up on my list is The Amateur, a Rami Malek thriller spy action with a touch of revenge.
You can't do what I do no matter how much I train you. You're just not a killer, Charlie.
I personally was very interested and waited for this film since I knew about the cast. We have Rami, John Bernthal, Rachel Brosnahan, and more with James Hawes, the director of Black Mirror and Slow Horses, leading the scene. The movie introduces Charlie Heller, a brilliant but introverted CIA cryptographer who starts a revenge journey after his wife was killed in a terrorist attack. If you ask me, I always love Rami's performance, and in this one, we can see how he perfectly blends between his kindness as a person who didn't kill before and his revenge for his wife. He played the role perfectly. The Amateur is a spy thriller that feels refreshingly real and emotionally grounded despite its high-octane moments. It's worth your time. Let's move forward and talk about Flight Risk. Imagine being thousands of feet in the air, isolated over the Alaskan tundra, with a killer at the controls.
Maintenance. Occupational hazard.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
US Marshal Madeline Harris is tasked with escorting Winston, a mob accountant turned informant, to testify against a powerful crime family. Their journey begins aboard a chartered flight over Alaska, with a seemingly friendly pilot at the helm. But as the flight progresses, suspicions arise. The pilot's accent slips and his demeanor changes. It's revealed that Daryl Booth is not who he claims to be. He's a hitman sent to eliminate Winston before he can testify. Directed by Mel Gibson, Flight Risk delivers a high-altitude thriller filled with suspense and unexpected twists. I have to say it's not the best movie this year, but it can provide you an entertaining 90 minutes. The whole project was also shot in just 22 days, achieving more than $44 million in revenue with just a $25 million budget. Now my next title is Drop, one of the biggest blockbuster thrillers of 2025. Imagine going on your first date in years, only to receive a chilling message. Do exactly as I say, or your son dies. Directed by Christopher Landon, known for Happy Death Day and Freaky, this film stars Megan Fahey as Violet, a widowed mother venturing back into the dating world. Her charming date, Henry, seems perfect until her phone starts receiving ominous messages. The anonymous sender knows everything about her and is watching her every move. The messages can only come from someone within 50 feet. Trapped in a high-rise restaurant, Violet must determine who she can trust before it's too late. The movie transforms a simple restaurant setting into a pressure cooker of suspense, playing with your trust issues. I found myself suspecting everyone. Personally, I liked the fast pacing of the movies. The tension doesn't let up for the entire runtime. Another title that I'm personally waiting for is Fountain of Youth, one of the most anticipated mystery thrillers of 2025.
There's a reason the fountain was hidden. He can't succeed.
Directed by Guy Ritchie and starring John Krasinski and Natalie Portman, this film is set to premiere on Apple TV Plus on May 23rd. The story follows estranged siblings, Luke and Charlotte Purdue, who reunite after years apart to embark on a globe-trotting quest for the legendary Fountain of Youth. Their journey takes them through historical landmarks in Egypt, Vienna, and Bangkok, as they unravel clues left behind by their late treasure-hunting father. I personally think the story is good enough. Apple TV Plus has been steadily building an impressive library of original content, and this film feels like their big swing for 2025. Based on everything we know so far, it could very well become their crown jewel. Now let's move forward and talk about one of the most gripping spy thrillers of the year, Black Bag. At the heart of Black Bag is George Woodhouse, portrayed by Michael Fassbender, a seasoned British intelligence officer. His world is turned upside down when his wife, Catherine St. Jean, played by Cate Blanchett, is suspected of treason. The film delves into George's internal struggle as he grapples with the possibility that his partner in life may be betraying his country.
When you can lie about everything, when you can deny everything, how do you tell the truth about anything?
What is really insane about the movie is that scriptwriter David Koepp consulted with real-life spies, assets, agents, and operatives in order to write the script that feels disturbingly authentic. The movie got a 96% score on Rotten Tomatoes by 253 reviewers, making it a good movie in the opinion of almost all reviewers. Now tell me in the comments, did you watch it? And what do you think? Next up is one of the most gripping survival thrillers of the year, Last Breath.
I will come back for you, but you have to get yourself back to the top. I can't rescue you if I can't find you.
Based on the real-life 2012 North Sea diving accident, Last Breath follows the incredible true story of Chris Lemons, who finds himself in every diver's worst nightmare, stranded 300 feet underwater after his lifeline gets severed during what should have been a routine pipeline repair. With just 5 minutes of emergency oxygen and zero communication with the surface, his chances of survival seem absolutely impossible. The film captures the frantic efforts of his crewmates as they battle time and the elements in a desperate rescue mission. If you're a fan of true survival tales like me, then Last Breath is a must-watch for you. Our last movie for today is Sinners, a truly mesmerizing, genre-bending thriller that you absolutely need to see.
Let me in, man. Some weird shit going on out here.
Directed by Ryan Coogler, Sinners plunges us into 1932 Mississippi, where twin brothers Smoke and Stack, both portrayed by Michael B. Jordan, return home to escape their criminal pasts. They aim to start anew by opening a juke joint, but let me tell you, their plans quickly spiral into something much darker. What makes this film so special is how it brilliantly combines Southern Gothic atmosphere with supernatural elements. The brothers find themselves confronting sinister forces deeply rooted in local folklore and family secrets that should have stayed buried. Grossing $93 million worldwide and earning a 98% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. And between the compelling narrative, Jordan's powerhouse dual performance, and Coogler's masterful direction, Sinners delivers an experience that will stay with you long after the credits roll. My list for today's episode is finished, but that's not the end. You can subscribe to watch all my new episodes right after the release. You can also watch my next video about the best 10 action movies on Netflix. Now stay safe and see you in the next one.